What's up? Welcome to MC on Film and my review of Mortal Kombat. Yes, it's finally here. The long-awaited reboot of the classic video game from the 1990s now finally made into yet another feature film. The original movie came out like in 94, 95-ish, I want to say, and I will admit I'm a huge fan of that movie. I just love the martial arts of it, the story, the music, the techno music, the cheesiness of it. I'm just a big fan of that movie. I watched it many times. The sequel, not so much. The sequel is actually one of the worst movies ever made. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, horrible movie. So yeah, that second film left a really bad taste in my mouth. So when they announced that they were thinking about making a reboot to this franchise, I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait. I love martial arts movies. I love the video game when I was younger and I was a kid. So of course, I had really high expectations for this movie. And now were those expectations met? You know, Mortal Kombat 2021 version, it's not horrible, it's just blah. And for a video game turned into a movie, for a martial arts movie, that's probably the worst thing that you can be. And I'll start with the storyline. First of all, the storyline, there's not even a Mortal Kombat tournament in this movie for whatever reason. It's all about the build-up to the tournament and how the evil guys are trying to eliminate Earth's champions before they can even get to the tournament. So I'm like, okay. And then they introduced this brand new character. So, I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan out there. I don't know all the characters and their powers and whatnot. I don't know the lore behind the story, but they introduced this new character who is totally new to the Mortal Kombat universe, and his name is Cole Young, and he is the key, of course, to the Earth surviving this new Mortal Kombat tournament. And yeah, I just didn't care for this addition of this character to the Mortal Kombat story. And if they had made it work, then maybe I wouldn't be so bothered by it. But what really bothered me was the actor who played this character of Cole Young. And when you watch a martial arts movie, when you watch an action movie even, when you watch a B-level movie, you're not watching it for the acting, but you gotta make it somewhat either entertaining or at least plausible or reasonable or believable. And this guy, I thought about this, I've seen tons of martial arts movies in my life. I saw tons of B movies, really shitty movies. And one of the worst actors that I've come across is Lauren Avedon, probably best known for King of the Kickboxers.
Let the girl go!
And he's not a great actor by any means.
I've been there for 10 years!
But you know what? I'll take him any day over this guy who played Cole Young because, Lauren Avedon at least overacts. This guy is barely even a presence. His delivery is so wooden. He has no personality, no charisma, and I didn't care for his character. And you know what? Minor spoiler, his character in the movie, he has a lot of fights, but you know what? He never wins a single one. Yep. I mean, that's kind of messed up. The main character not even win a single damn fight. So yeah, that character just really turned me off. And also the actress who played Sonya in this movie, who, I don't know, she must be like the director's daughter or niece or have tons of money or something, because I can't even believe she acts like she's in one of those really cheesy 80s Skinamax movies, like where they have these Playboy actresses trying to be like in these dramatic movies and stuff, and that's what I felt like watching her. So the main character and Sonya were horrible acting, and that was a big turn off for me. And the martial arts itself, or the fight scene, I should say, because there's not even that much martial arts in this movie. I was very disappointed to find out. There's some fight scenes, and the beginning one was probably the best one, which you can watch for free on YouTube right now. And that's between the Scorpion and Sub-Zero characters. That's probably the best action scene in the whole movie. And every other action scene that follows it is just kind of like a lower version of it. And there's a lot of that typical Hollywood quick cutting. The choreography isn't that great. And again, these are characters that I don't even really care about. So, basically it came down to, I just want to see some cool kills, and it does deliver on that front. The movie is rated R, so it is more violent. There's a lot of CGI blood, and one death in particular I thought was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But the rest are like, they're kind of paying lip service to the Mortal Kombat fatalities, which they have to do, of course, but I just wasn't. I didn't find it that entertaining. The only actually entertaining thing about the whole movie was the character of Kano. The guy was just a laugh a minute. Every line that he said was just super hilarious, and he was the only one who really brought any kind of personality to the movie, to be honest. Shang Tsung was played by this actor who I've seen in lots of Hollywood movies, but it pales in comparison to carry Hiroyuki Tagawa from the original Mortal Kombat movie. That guy, man, he was just a badass. He brought personality to his villain. This guy was just like, are we supposed to be scared of this guy? Is he a threat? I don't know. And yeah, so just the array of characters in this movie, you just don't care about. They're horrible actors throughout, except for Kano. No personality, and like I said, I'm not expecting Shakespeare. I'm not expecting Oscar-winning performances from these guys, but make it believable, make me interested, and it didn't do that. The fight scenes were very uninspiring. The music was just vanilla. I mean, it didn't have that techno flavor like the original one did, which really kind of amps you up. And to this day, when I'm lifting weights aside, I listen to that Mortal Kombat theme song from 94, 95, and it really pumps me and gets me going. This one is very, very forgettable. So Mortal Kombat 2021 was a huge disappointment for me. It's not horrible, like I said. It just doesn't deliver the goods for what Mortal Kombat fans are expecting, in my opinion. So for me, Mortal Kombat gets a 4 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my review. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, MC on Filmia, please do so by clicking on that button right there.